Hello, this is another tough video, so a tell a friend video, or this time on a topic I really like, and that is the 4 layers of our personality. And we have to think about this from when we are born. And I draw this this is all of us, and we develop our personality. Let's say it's 0, our personality. Maybe genetically we have a predisposition to react in a specific way. And that is then meeting environment. So out here, there are the people, out here are the people. And they actually give us feedback to what we do, and then what we perceive being done. And then we judge that, and this judgment is, are we, and now we come to, some people say, I am not good enough. And then there are others that say, I am good. Or there are people that say, I am not okay. And some people say, I am okay. Yeah? And now, if you are from this area, from the red side, what you do is you develop based on the feedback you get, and then, oh, I did this, and then I got that feedback. So maybe I shouldn't, I'd like to be like this, but I don't change that. I want to, it's a little bit of stubbornness. So I want to be that, but then I get this reaction. So what they do is they actually put a huge concrete wall around their ego. That is the I, or the me. That's me. That's my, and so they protect it with a concrete wall. And these guys here will have a much smaller, wall around this, because I'm good, I'm okay, the feedback I get, maybe the feedback was bad, but I'm okay, I'm still okay with that. And now the thing is, what we now do, depending, I come to that, so here I'm going on the red side here, what now the red people do is they build a personality around this, and that is usually perfection. Yeah? So that is the answer to I'm not good enough. If I'm not good enough, what is the answer? I'm perfect, then I'm good enough. So if I would be perfect, I'm good enough. So if this person gave me the feedback that I was not good, then, he gives me this feedback that I wasn't good. So I can say, no, I'm perfect. I do no mistakes. And now, so the perfection protects. This is now what and usually you would call them a narcissist. Usually you would, this is a narcissist. So he would create this perfection to protect this inner ego from, he would be very, very sad, upset, anxious if somebody kind of gets into here. So that is why there's the protection and the perfection. Now, if you are perfect, you are not lovable. So what he then very cleverly does, he puts a smiley mask around it. So it's a mask. Often it is a different mask for different people, but it is in general a very good mask. It's in general. So sometimes he might have a bad mask. A bad, face, but very rarely. So maybe if somebody towards maybe a partner, if there's a partner, loving partner, it may be that he's hostile towards him. That could because if he pulls him down, he lifts his self-esteem up. So but that is a side note, just for the narcissist. Now you can see we have 4 layers, and plus the surrounding. So this is the environment here. So this is all the people, you know, but it's also things, you know, how you perceive things, how you perceive the world. It's the blue planet, how you perceive that. That's all kind of masqueraded in both directions. Now, if you look at a narcissist, you have this pattern, as you can see, something like that, and a thick concrete wall, then a layer of perfection, and then a mask, you know, so it looks like this. If you look at a normal person, and I don't like to draw this in red, but just to match, a normal person would probably be like that. Have a little protection, because there may be some things he doesn't want to say and so on. And then he has a very thin layer of created personality, because actually the personality is this. So in here, that's his personality. And then also the layer of mask is very, very thin, because he doesn't have to use that, because actually he is as he is. And now if you draw here, like this kind of face in here, then you see the big problem that the narcissist has, because on the outside he shows a smiley face, on the inside this, and there's a huge gap here, while this person is much more relaxed as a personality, because the layers here, the protection layers, are actually very, very thin, and the person is actually himself. And I really enjoy, I really like this as a kind of a very short explanation how a narcissist behaves, you know, and why he behaves. Because if you understand the system and also the dynamics when growing up as a kid, when you then add to this drawing here, which is a static drawing, with these 4 layers, you add this dynamic thing of growing up as a child, having maybe some predisposition from genetics in your brain, and then this is a narcissist, and this is kind of a normal, calm person that is actually thinking, well, I'm okay, you know, I'm not perfect, but I'm allowed to be not perfect, and I can improve myself. And the good thing for this person is he usually gets honest feedback. So honest feedback. And with this person, with a narcissist, he usually does not get no feedback. So put it no feedback, or bad feedback, or poor feedback. So this is the problem that you have if you are a narcissist, and here you can actually grow in a very, very relaxed way. I hope that was interesting. Comments are most welcome, and if you have some improvements, I'm happy to hear them. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.